Vayomer Elokim Nasa Adam B'Tzalmeinu Kidmusenu. We're starting a new cycle of learning Torah, of reading the Torah, of Limud HaTorah. Like we know, the bracha that we say on Kriyas HaTorah is Asher Baruch Rabanu, is the same bracha that we say on Limud HaTorah. We should be zeiche to learn through all the Parshias HaTorah again, with the proper understanding, with a new understanding, new aspects, new levels of understanding the Heilige Torah. We read about the Brias Ha'olam, the 6 days of Bria, 6 days of Shesh Simei Bereshit. On the 6th day, HaKadosh Baruch Hu introduces man, Adam. He introduces Adam with an announcement. Vayomer Elokim Nasa Adam B'Tzalmeinu. Never before, not with any of the other parts of the creation, does HaKadosh Baruch Hu give an announcement. I'm going to do the following. I'm going to create the light. And then Hashem said there should be light. No, He just said there should be light, and there was light. Here, HaKadosh Baruch Hu precedes the creation of man with an announcement. Nasa Adam B'Tzalmeinu. Furthermore, as we're well aware, Rashi brings already from Chazal and the approach of Chazal. Why does it say Nasa? We will create. Hashem decided Himself to create. Asa Adam. It should say Esa Adam. I will create man. And also, we know the famous Chazal, V'yirdu b'digas hayom v'oif hashamayim b'tzalmeinu kidmusenu. A person has to be in the tselem and in the demus, similar to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to God Himself. And if he is, says the Medrash, then v'yirdu b'digas hayom, then he will be controlling the fish, the birds, and the animal kingdom, and all the creatures who crawl on the land. But if not, says the Medrash, then the land and the creation will control him. So Rav Hirsch, Rav Shafal Hirsch, explains the entire episode of what's happening over here as the following. Why, says Rav Hirsch, interesting, why does royalty always speak in the royal we, in the plural? Why does a king say we? Where did it come from? Is it a type of gaiva? Is it a type of showing that he's above everybody? He says we. So there's a very, very subtle and a very deep message coming across when a king uses the royal we. The king is saying as follows: I am the leader of this nation. I have to take decisions and I have the responsibility of deciding what's best. But when I decide, I'm telling you that I'm deciding what's best for the entire nation, not for me. I'm doing what's best for the kingdom, what's the best for the people. And when I'm making the decision, not I'm doing it, we. I want to tell you that I'm doing it together with all of your interests in mind, and that's why the royalty speaks in the language of we. Obviously, there have been royals who are not worthy of that, but that's really the underlying message that comes across when a king should be. The message that comes across when a king speaks like that. Malchusa de Rakia is like the Malchusa de Ara, says Rav Hirsch. This is going on over here as well. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, He created all the different parts of creation. Nobody was telling anything what to do. Nobody was coming to the fruit tree and say, okay, you grow for another few months and then I'm going to take off your fruit. Nobody's going over to the horse and saying, okay, you're running around, I hope you're having a good time. Soon I'm going to stop you, I'm going to sit on top of you, and I'm going to tell you where to go. Nobody's going to the cows and the bulls and saying, okay, tomorrow you need to start digging in the land, start plowing the fields. The sheep, nobody tells them that tomorrow I'm going to take your wool from you and make clothes from it. Who are you? Hashem created each one of us. Every one of us is living very happily and peacefully in this world. We have a good system going. Don't mix into our system. Says HaKadosh Baruch Hu, this is a relevant fear. This is a rational fear. And therefore, before HaKadosh Baruch Hu introduces Adam, He wants to explain to the Bria what's going on. And He says, Nasa Adam, you should know this is for your own good. This is for the good of the creation as a whole, the Bria as a whole. The Bria cannot reach any type of shleimus if there's not going to be my representative, my Adam that I created, who's going to bring it all together and who's going to be, yes, controlling what's happening in this world, controlling the animal kingdom, controlling the fish, the waters, the land, everything they're going to control, and they're going to decide what to do in this world, in this Bria, in order to bring it, to raise it to the level that I envisioned when I created the world. Without that, the world cannot reach its flameless. So I'm telling you that we're making a man, Nas Adam, we're doing it. It's not only for me, I'm telling you, we're doing it in a way that's going to be the best for the entire creation, the entire Bria. But only if it's going to be B'Tzalmeinu Kidmusenu. if this man, if this Adam acts in the proper moral way, with mercy, with chesed, with rachamim, if he's going to be Adam Elekel, like the Chazal, like the pasuk says in Yeshaya, that Adam is from Adam, a person who says, who's always striving to be like HaKadosh Baruch Hu, if he's trying to be like his Mishaleach, like his person who sent him on this mission, then everything's going to be good and the world's going to reach its shleimus. If not chas v'shalom, then he's going to fall very low, and then don't worry, then the world will control him. He's not going to be in this position if he doesn't keep to his part of the deal, to what he's supposed to do. He's not going to be in the position that he's going to control the rest of the world. That's why, specifically, when it comes to the creation of Adam, HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes a step back, Kaviyachal, and announces it to the rest of the Bria to explain what's going to happen. The Bria is going to change now. It's going to change for the better. If Adam acts morally, if Adam acts like a moral king, like a moral ruler, then he has the right and the privilege of ruling the world and bringing it to the shleimus that's supposed to be. If chas v'shalom, a person leaves that path and he starts acting in a way which is immoral, he starts abusing his power of the world, then the world will not reach its shleimus, and the person himself will fall very far. Good Shabbos. Please don't forget to subscribe. You'll get the video every week by subscribing. Put a like. Thank you very much. Good Shabbos.